In this session, we'll see container lifecycle, like starting a container, stopping a container, getting attached to a container, detaching from a container, and so on. Before we get into those commands, let us see the most basic commands like Docker version, which will give you the version of your Docker on the Docker host, Docker images, the list of the images in your Docker host, Docker ps, list of the containers, running containers, Docker ps-a, it will list the containers including active and inactive containers. Let us see these commands. Once Docker is installed, we can run the command docker version to see the version of our Docker, which is 1.13. And now to see the list of the images available on our host, Docker images. Right now we are having two images, one is Ubuntu image and the other one is Hello World. To see any active containers or the containers which are running, Docker ps. So there are no entries, indicates there are no running containers in this Docker host. Docker ps, here you can see an entry showing the container ID, means a container is there but now it's not running, it was in exited status. So these are the simple commands. Now let us see running the containers in attached mode. Docker run -it and the image name will start a container in the attached mode. Means we get the shell of the container. We go inside the container. Let us see how it works. Docker run -it. I am running an image called Ubuntu. So this will get we get attached to the shell of the container. See, we got the shell of the container. Here you can see the prompt. This is the container ID and we got inside the container. So here we can do any configurations. And now if I want to come out of the container, there are two ways to come out of this container. There is a command called exit. If I exit the container, I come out of the container, means I'll be back to my Docker host, which is this VM1, and here the container will also be stopped. Let us see. Also, before I exit, let me show you, I'm running an Ubuntu image. So now I got the container which is Ubuntu. To make sure this is Ubuntu, let's see. Let's run apt-get. Yeah, it's working. If I run yum works only on CentOS, so it's not, so which indicates clearly this is an Ubuntu container. Now let me come out. I came back to my Docker host. This is actually a CentOS. Yum works here. Yeah, my Docker host is a CentOS system, whereas my container is Ubuntu. Now I exited from the container. Now if I check the list of the containers, no active containers again. If I list all the containers including active and inactive, this is the container ID which we got it to the shell, right? This is the one, and it got exited because I did exit command. So that's how you can attach to the container and stop the container by coming out of it. Let's suppose I want to get attached to the container, do the configurations or the work inside the container and come out but still keep it up and active. Let's see how to do that. I am running another container, Docker run it, creating a new container by running the same image, Ubuntu. Now I got the shell. Now I want to come out of the container but still keep the container up and running. So to do that, the command is Control P, Control Q. I got the Docker host. I came out of the container. Now if I list the active containers, yes, it's still active. Yeah. So that's the two ways like how you can come out of the container but still keep it up and running. Let us see how to start a stopped container. Let's say there is a container which is running and it was stopped. Now after some time, if we want to start a stopped container, the command is docker start. Let's see. Docker ps, there are no running containers. Let's see some stopped containers. So let us take any container ID. Now I want to start this container. So the command is docker start the container ID, so that the stopped container will be again up and running. Now if we see the list of active containers, Yes, it is up and running. It will be up and running until you stop it again by using Docker stop. That's how we can start or stopped containers. Now that we have seen starting a container, stopping a container, attaching to a container and detaching to a container, let us see removing a container. Docker rm and the container name or the container ID will remove that particular container. Docker ps, we have an active container, docker ps -a. I want to remove a container, docker rm, and before we remove a container, make sure the container is stopped. We cannot remove a running container. Let us see. I'll try to remove a running container, docker rm, the container ID or the container name. This is the name of the container. Now I am taking the container ID, docker rm. Because it is running, it will not allow me. See, you cannot remove a running container. We need to force remove by -f, or else you can stop the container and remove it. Let me stop the container first. Docker stop the container ID. Now we can remove it. So let us remove the rest of the containers. Docker rm, the container IDs. Okay, it was already removed, so it was saying an error. Docker ps, no more active containers. Docker ps -a, still 2 more containers. We can remove them in the same way. The command to remove the images is docker rmi and the image name or the image ID. Docker images will show the list of the images. So docker rmi and the image name is Ubuntu. So that it should remove Ubuntu. It is giving an error saying that unable to remove repository reference Ubuntu. It is being referenced by some container. Means if there are any containers which are using this image, again we cannot remove the reference because another container is using this particular image Ubuntu. See here, these are the containers we have and it is using Ubuntu image. So hence we cannot remove. Also it will show you the container ID. This is the one 583D which is using this. So if any image is being used by the container, even though the container is stopped, we cannot delete the image. First remove the container and then the image. So that's how we delete the images. Docker images. Now there is no more Ubuntu. So this is how we work with the different commands with the containers. Now how to stop the running container? Docker stop is the command to stop a running container. We are running some containers and it is up. It will be still up till you stop it. How to stop the container? Docker stop and the container name or the container ID. Let me use the container ID. Now if you see the list, docker ps, no running containers. If we see the list of all the containers, yes, it got exited. So that is how to stop a running container. Now let us see running the container in detached mode. Like we have earlier seen running a container in attached mode or root user mode. And now let us see running them in detached mode or default mode. And the command is docker run -itd, means interactive terminal detached mode, and the image name. See, let us docker run -itd and the image name, and we need to run it in the detached mode. Means in detached mode we don't get the shell of the container. We still remain on the Docker host and can manage the containers. Let us run this and docker ps. The container would be active. This is the one. Can you see 76D5? This is the container ID. And here the container would be up and running until you stop it. So again to stop this, docker stop the container ID. Let us suppose the container is stopped now, and let's suppose now I want to get attached to a stopped container. Means the container is stopped. How to attach to the container? To attach to any container, firstly the container should be in running state. Means this is a stopped container. Now I want to attach to this container, but this container is stopped. So first we need to start the container, then get attached to it. Docker start the container ID. Now the container will be active. This is the one 764. Now if you want to get attached to this container, the command is docker attach. Docker attach the container ID. Now again I get the shell of the container. If you want to stop it and come out, you can run the command exit. Or else if I want to come out but still keep it up and running, it is Control P, Control Q. Let me exit and stop the container. Docker PS. It's no more active. 764 is no more. You can see it under here.